What is going on this evening or this morning? YouTube or Twitch, and I'm streaming to both places this morning. Sorry for my recent absence. I've been under the weather, where I can barely even work. Um, so what I'm looking at doing today is we we started with year one, and we got to a point where it wasn't fun anymore because uh for whatever reason uh I went ahead and simulated to year two to kind of replicate what would happen. Cliff Kingsbury didn't make the playoffs, so what I went ahead and did is replaced him with myself. And what that will do is allows me to I auto drafted the draft. So everything is coming in as if I were a brand new coach, and coming in, I'm putting in my system, and we're gonna start from week two. So without further ado, let's get into the content today. So we're gonna for our season goal, I want to make it something realistic, kind of like say 7 games. So we'll do 7 wins is what we're looking for. And we'll commit to that goal. And then let's see what this key to victory is. Got to have that stifling defense. And I want to disrupt the pass. We do want to control the skies. Great pass defense leads to great things. So I want to kind of make sure that they're not getting too much on me over the air. So we're going to go ahead and work on our strategy and see what's going on for the next week's strategy. All right, so it looks like they're a power team on first and long. They like to run inside, a little bit of stick, so I'll be alert to that if I see that. Second long, wow, they're more passing, which is cool. Third and short, power ISO. So I want to stop the inside run. I don't want to stop the outside run. I want to stop the inside run. Let's take a look at our health and see what we got. I like to keep half pads because I feel the competitiveness in practice doesn't waver over a season. However, you don't want your players going full speed every practice every week. So defensively, looks like we're going to be facing a cover 3 team. Yep. And a lot of zone blitzes. So I may set up to do. I'm definitely gonna go with the blitz counter. I feel. Yeah, because I want that extra passing up front on third downs. When there's going to be heat coming at me and I know that it's obvious passing downs, I want to be able to protect myself since I don't have the best offensive line. And let's see. That one aligns the most. And let's go ahead and get up. 79 overall. So maybe my goal of 7 wins is lofty, but let's try it. Let's get it, especially with the way the defenses have been playing. Negative 24. What is this shit? All right, whatever. All right, so let's take a look at the roster so I can show you guys what's going on, and show you how the computer drafted. It's pretty crazy. They drafted a tight end, and a halfback. The tight end is a hidden depth trait, but he's got some good catching and acceleration. So, and he's for a rookie good with catching in traffic. So I feel I can get him in the offense real quick and get him going. Always deadly is the DeAndre Hopkins. All right, Sharif Sherman is our first round pick this year. He is he is hopefully the savior of our backfield, but he's a power back. So not too sure why the computer did that, but all right, whatever. We can get it going. So let's see. Defensively, I feel we're still pretty solid. Brendan and another rookie. It's a lot of hidden dev traits, which is maybe a cause for concern going forward for multi-year leagues like the one I'm in, which is this is a representation of my league, which is the Seaside Bombers. But I had letters up here in the top, but kind of fell off. That's what happens when you got kids. So let's see. Looking there, good there. Geez, not looking good there. Kicker punter. Right. Rondell Moore taking kicks. Isabella taking punts. They do that all the time. Go. I moved Zaven to the number one mic because that gives me the ability to bring fit Isaiah Simmons on packet on different blitz packages. So that allows me to free him up while I still have that overall control in the secondary that I'm looking for. Normally I would put Byron Murphy on. I will because that's too much of a talent gap. I don't want Hudson anywhere near the field on fourth down, unless I'm going for it. It's going to be a rough season for us. Of course, the only guy on the roster is it. All right, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at what they're bringing. I know I took a quick snapshot of what they have, but let's see what their roster. Now of course I go the wrong place every time. My apologies. All right, so still have Jared Goff to contend with. DeAndre Swift. None of these receivers scare me. So this may be one of those games, except for Hawkinson, obviously, but he's a tight end. So, but all of these, none of those receivers that scare me at all. So, let's. All right, thank you for the follow, Grandpa Prounder. I hope you enjoy the content, and if you have any things that you want to add or think that I should add to the channel or go over, just let me know in the comments or in the chat room, and I'll definitely take a look and see implementing those changes, because my goal with this channel is I watch a lot of Twitch, I watch a lot of Madden, but it's no one that plays like I play, or like my league plays, and knowing that there are people out there like myself that like to play Madden in a realistic manner. That's what I like to do as well. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it viewer friendly for everyone. So if you have any recommendations, just let me know. I'm a chill dude, so just keep it cool. So their offensive line looks pretty. Should be able to take care of it. Defense. I'm really anxious for this update to come out, guys. And when I say guys, I understand that there may be females watching. I do apologize, but I'm really anxious to see get this update so I can actually start getting in and having it feel like it means something, you know. All right, so let's get into a game here. And I'll be using the my custom air raid playbook and Vance Joseph's, which is a custom playbook as well. And this is a just a 3-4 under with plays that I like to call on defense. I don't like receiving or getting a choice to kick or receive the ball. I like to basically choose one of these. We'll go with that. And then let's get into this gameplay.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Lions and the Cards, and it's coming up next.
Yeah, Murray had a bad year last year.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio.
That's new.
No
That's
no more just
something that I haven't seen yet. So let's get into it. And at any time, if you guys can't hear the music or hear me, just let me know in the chat. I'm still trying to work out my audio issues. And your guys' help is much appreciated to make sure that this stream, this channel can be the best channel for you guys because you're the viewers. So, let's get it.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
There's a toughness about Jared Goff that maybe he doesn't get enough credit for. His freshman year at Cal, team went 1-11. His rookie year with the Rams, he was 0-7 as a
So I want to play with a big dime. I want to play with multiple safeties on the field. But I want to play over the top.
A play fake for Swift.
Get in there.
Now Goff.
There we go.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
That's what we're looking for. Find the rush lane. Get in there. I don't understand why he was statued. There was definitely people that were open. Still want to come out in a big nickel.
Complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Up. Wow.
They get 11 back.
Wow.
It leads to third down.
He was moving slow,
They lined up
like
to run
weird.
on second and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right.
Come on, Buddha.
Run to help yourself out on the next down.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Goff on target to Hawkinson for a Lion first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive.
I almost overran that play.
Nice completion.
Charles, we get a look there at the draft class. For
Wow,
this
we were the
offense.
worst in the
What do you
NFL.
think
Overall, I like the balance of the guys that they
Wow.
selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want.
So anything's an improvement from where we were.
Well, they've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went
All right.
backwards, back to the 33. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Defensively,
It's third down. Let's get it.
their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So I want to come out in a dime. Want to kind of push the edge, but I'm
And
gonna
it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6
Put him in.
DBs in the game.
in a spy.
From the gun, here's Goff.
I don't understand. Why is he not
Now
exactly?
he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 67 yards. And the Lions
Jesus.
are on the board here first in the season opener. And boy, CD, it's one.
What happened on that play? Because he ran free. Just a scheme, and I'm not getting any pressure. I don't like that though. I don't like how he stands there and just runs back and forth. All right. So, all right, you don't lose the game on the first drive.
It's a
So
great run with broken contact. It's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0.
So what we're gonna try to do is offensively is bring out some RPOs and establish a quick run game and try to get back in the game real quick.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray,
And he got an upgrade with the latest rosters. He's now at throwing power 92, which is pretty nice.
the best dual threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Murray and the Cardinals.
Oh no, I forgot to take the
their 25-yard line.
I forgot to take the
And from the
superstars
25, they work this
on.
to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown.
We play with the
It's a
superstar
wide
mode off.
or setting things up
Superstar.
maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On second down now.
There you go.
It's Sherman. And they get
All
him
right.
down, but not before he takes it across the
I can live with
40-yard
that.
line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Go all black. What's up, Hoagie?
They'll run on first down. Sherman, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot.
I am going to
early
try to
and
take
loosen
a
things up.
shot here. Not really a shot, but I don't know if this is set up yet.
They fake the
Nope.
handoff. Now Murray.
All right, Rook. There,
It's a
kid.
short one here, complete to the tight end.
That a kid.
He's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On first down.
There we
It's
go.
Sherman, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They create
All right,
some
starting
nice
getting the
space for
RPOs right now.
Following
And
the
let's
pickup
get it.
of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And here's a handoff.
It was man-to-man, so I couldn't have thrown that or it would have got picked.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave.
All right, so I see the man. I see the blitz.
Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what.
But I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit the tight end or Hopkins. That's where I'm looking.
From the gun on 3rd
Tight end.
down, Murray.
Nice catch, Rip. Nice catch. Let's go.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back.
All right, so I don't ever throw out of this formation.
1st and 10.
Like drop back,
Murray now. Being
and that's
chased
why
down
I'm not very
by-
good at it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Dig return. There we go. So I'm gonna go with a post dig return.
Up 2nd and 10.
Looking Kirk to Moore, and then Vernon.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Open man is Kirk, complete.
All right.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I like that matchup all day. So I'm gonna go to forwards and change it and get mass protect because I have a linebacker on D-hop right now.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Caught
Candy.
left side, Hopkins.
Like taking candy from a baby.
And he
Let's
gets
go.
us down to the 18, good enough for a first down. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up.
All right, I have a weak box, so whenever I have a weak box, I try to run it.
Just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll run on first down.
How did none of those guys pick that shit up?
About the 17.
At least get a chip. Come on now.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
All right, so the read is Hopkins to Kirk, and then coming back to Harris over the ball.
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
There we go.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
There you go, Rook.
In for 6.
Touchdown.
Cardinals. A great play there with his first career touchdown and his first career.
Let's go, man. Let's get it.
Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think
You know, so that was pretty much a very good drive for me. A good drive for everyone. Just got to get the defense down. I got to get defensively. But what I'm hoping is it's with this madness, not. I'm hoping they make some changes to update this stuff so we can get back to so I can play. We can play defense and trust that it works. You know. So if I call play, I want to make sure that it works. And if it doesn't work, then, you know. Oh, pin him deep. That's that bullshit, man.
Inside the 20, good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They were successful.
Like, how the fuck?
On their opening drive of the season.
Why the fuck does it always do that, man? Like, that's what pisses me off about this game, which makes me, you know, it's so hard to get on here and play when I know it's that broken. I got a free shot. And then it moves me away.
Another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
There we go.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Go off a handoff here to Swift.
And it won't let me engage in the tackle, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit is pissing me off.
A pretty decent game.
That's how we do, dude.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense.
All kinds of
Give
broken
up an
movement,
opening drive
man.
touchdown.
Let's get it, though.
But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
Let's go.
Possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On play action, it's Murray. Forced out to his left. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
All right.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Not bad.
Get it up past the 45.
Not bad at all.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Murray has the first down and more. And down right.
I don't want to do that often, but
16 more on that one and another first down. For a second there, you looked down on the field. I almost thought I saw Kyler Murray in an Oklahoma jersey.
The colors are similar, though, right?
Yeah.
He is not just quick, because he's every bit of that. He truly is fast. He's as fast as the fastest players in the NFL. And when he puts it all together, makes the proper read, you can see the defense's eyes grow wide because now they've got to deal with him downfield. He's hard to get down.
oops, sorry for that.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Murray.
All right, Christian.
To Kirk over the middle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two
All right, not
teams
bad.
all
Not a bad
tied after one. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession.
All right.
On 3rd down, it's Sherman.
Barely.
He's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Oh, hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
You know, glad I picked it up, but that blocking seemed pretty. Just the player movement doesn't seem smooth, and that's where I'm having a problem.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Good D. Good D.
This one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
Oh, it's there too.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Come on now.
Great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field
That's
goal
crazy.
to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone.
Coming to 4-3. I think they're going to be running.
And they picked that one off.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. After the interception, here's Goff. He's got his tight end over the middle. TJ
That was a
Hawkinson.
horrible play.
He'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On the draw, Goff will give this to Swift. Looking for a seam, but finding...
All right, I can deal with that.
A lot of scrimmage, and that's it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a shot taken on
There we go.
third
Good
down,
D.
but it's gonna wind up
Let's get it.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just lob one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
Almost
The punt
got
team
there.
on now as this one's sent away. Let's take it at around the 40. And he'll take this to the
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Andy.
before going out of bounds. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Cardinal offense takes back over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
So I keep saying it looks like cover 2 man.
He has it knocked loose. Fumble.
It's that bullshit.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of
All right, so I'm gonna
yardage.
attack the seams
But I think
here.
the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Boom.
A second down pass.
Are you shitting me? Come on, Rondo.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive.
4
That
verts.
threw a wrench in what they
4
were trying to
verts.
accomplish
Let's get
because
it.
They were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, what a catch by Hopkins.
Money.
And he is able to take this way down into the drug territory.
You can't single cover DeAndre Hopkins and not feel like I'm gonna take that shot.
Of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
Well, one way or the other, you knew they'd have to push the ball downfield on 3rd and long. But I'm not sure the defense was expecting to push it that far downfield. Their math didn't add up, but it certainly did for the offense.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen stats.
Sorry, I had to do a little wardrobe change. That hat was getting in my way. So let's hurry up.
Chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5.
Come on, guys.
From 3. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people
See if I can get this jailbreak going.
The lighter shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And just
Almost,
shy of the
almost.
goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Check their backside. Might give it right here, I believe. Pre-snap, I'm going to give it. Yep.
They'll try to run this one in. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but
Man,
I'm
he
not
got
sure
12
got
rushes
there.
already.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Well, let's
I
see what
prefer
they
to
do.
run,
They're
like,
knocking on the
honestly.
door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion
And
plays.
that's what I'm
Because
talking
you've
about.
drawn up a number of them in today's football. You know,
let's
just
do
out of
this.
for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That's
Trying to
Call one of
get
those and go get 6.
the game. Ah.
To make field goal.
That dude's name is Madden. That's pretty cool.
They'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
Try to run a cover 3 here. I'm going to run the curl flat with Wilson.
So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field. Try to make sure his teammates come along with him. And he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now.
Fucking hate that.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him professionally. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield.
It's not fun. Like, I don't want to succeed on every play. I'm not
When you get a big tight end like this,
upset with
sometimes
that.
it takes more than one man to
I'm
bring
upset
him down.
with it's every play.
Oftentimes your best bet
But I have a
is to
shitty
just
team,
hold
so
on and wait for your teammates to
I just got to
arrive
overcome
and get him on
and
the
rise.
ground.
I want to put him out wider. Yep, got to get that contained. So I found if I hold the left trigger
That's a real nice job there by the defense.
prior to making the
They just
tackle,
engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
breaks it down a little bit
Many
better,
times you just don't take
and
any
lets
steps. Just get your feet moving, get your
you
body going.
get in
And then once he
position
made
to
the
make the
read,
tackle.
he was able to make the
But
play.
I don't want to do that. Yeah, I do. Do it.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And
Good D.
lose yardage on the play back at the 45
Good,
yard
good
line.
D.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Lions on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third and 9. Out of the gun. Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Goff on first down. And he'll get this
All right,
in
good
to
D.
Swift once again.
Bad read, good D.
They go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Goff now looking to throw. And down
Good job, Phillips. Let's go. Let's go.
right around the 41-yard line. Jordan Phillips. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Third and 22, they're coming out, and I don't get this.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needed to come up with something here on third and long. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
So it wouldn't even let me jump.
Touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
He got it.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully...
So all this is making me do is have to go down the field and score
So
before
they called
half.
it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. Here are the Lions now as they line up
Let's
and
go.
kick this one away. Set to return it. Here's Moore.
I really should rethink that. I really should. Sorry, my fan's all jacked up.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit.
Let's go to
Get him
my
out in open
favorite
space,
play.
maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense? The long handoff.
Yeah.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people have to...
And now some disagreement.
What the fuck you challenging?
The red flag is out. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 48 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm gonna hit the seam right here with hop. Watch.
To
Money.
throw, it's Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
I'll take my time right here, going to the line. Let it the clock run out.
Strong throw and catch right.
But first, I do need to work on something. Why did I put Stinson? Oh, because he's big. Yeah, gotcha.
There, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Play fake, Murray.
Oh, I threw it late. That's all my fault.
Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Let's run a little mesh. I haven't run mesh all game.
Coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Drop Rook.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
So I'm looking at what they're giving me right now.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 42.
So I'm gonna try to see. Hold on. Want that sale, but I want Kirk on a.
On 1st and 10,
Smoke.
here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
There we go.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football.
All right.
How about the defense?
So it looks
there,
really good.
swarming to it, and
It
now
looks
the
pre-snap
linebacker
like I'm gonna
did
take a
not
shot
let
at
him get
Hopkins right
downfield.
here.
Looking
Okay,
to throw
collapse.
again on 2nd down. Murray.
Oh, thank
His throw is gonna be
God.
Rondale Moore, the intended target. 3rd down here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing again, Murray. He'll have a 1st down.
There we go.
inside the 10. And he's all the way
Call a
down to the
timeout. I'm gonna let the
6-yard line.
clock run a little, or call a timeout so the clock doesn't run too much.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
There we go.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop
Run
it
the
right
time.
around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Shit.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I'm gonna start with the screen. See
They
if there.
isolate Hopkins on the left side.
36. Swim.
To the goal line, but
That
it's
was horrible.
incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
I really need to score here.
Murray now, 3rd and goal.
There you go.
Hopkins has got it.
There you go. There we go. Touchdown.
DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Extra point good by Prater.
Yeah, that's a really good point. We can double up now and not have to worry about really we can kind of take control of the game right here.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with
There we
time
go.
short here, they'll simply take a knee and that should do it for half number 1.
Oh.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to
Watch
Orlando
halftime
and
show.
back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started out in Denver. And it's the 49ers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. Josh Reynolds, a touchdown reception. From there, we head east to Tennessee. Check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Ryan Tannehill, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they had a little bit more success on the ground than their opponents did. And that just set them up well for the second half to come. It's a new season, so both
I want to
coaching
focus
staffs are likely
on
making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of
running
the second half
inside
here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
and defending the deep pass.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two
Oh,
teams
shit.
as we come back for this second half.
Shit.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter.
Get some Bryce Love some carries real quick.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Not bad.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Want to see? I also got Eno. I can get Eno involved in some things, and maybe get.
Okay, because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
So they're sending pressure. This is going to be a great play.
Now Murray. He finds his man complete. It's Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before
What
he
I'm
gets
talking
his
about. Let's go.
football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back
Good
the
D.
other direction.
Good D.
And he'll slip it.
He's got 15. It's too many. The depth, the subs, the auto subs must not be. Must have got it jacked up. Not a bad showing for the rip.
Way up across the 30 to the 32. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. To throw is Murray. And this throw
Yeah, I threw that low on purpose. I saw as soon as I got it, as soon as I released it, that ball.
He did a fine job there of
I
not
saw
hitting
it.
him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
There we go. That's all we need.
The 45 at the 44. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Murray now. And one more time, here's Kirk.
That was all bad.
2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field.
Let's see how well they are at containing. I haven't tried it in a few series, so we'll go ahead and try.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he works
Slide.
his way past the line of scrimmage and then
I read it
slides to
wrong.
the hole.
He jumped to the outside.
There on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they
All right,
ran
so it looks
out of
like I'm
That's
going to
a
be
nice
able to
play by
hit
them defensively,
Harris
though, to hold it to a short game.
quickly. I'm reading 29 off the bat. Yep.
Murray now to throw. It's brought in by Harris.
Ooh, they got me.
Boy, he is very close to a
Good
first
D.
down, but from where they're spotting that football,
Good D.
he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be
Try to
4th
pin him
down.
deep,
Here comes
get
the
that
Cardinals
field
punter
position.
now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Hey, thanks for the follow, me Rock. How you doing, bud?
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
All right, so I don't know how they're going to try to play this.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their defense
This is why I wanted Simmons as the outside linebacker so he could rush out, or the second second sub linebacker on the depth chart, so that he could come in and get that pressure in those situations.
2nd and 10.
Oh, get to that. There you go.
He stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
I feel like with my lack of talent in the secondary, I have to use my 3 safeties.
Goff now to throw.
Oh, I read it. God damn it. I was there too.
Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to
I was creeping. I saw it. I saw it coming.
That was a route run.
Wonder if
not
it's going to
just
show the
with
replay.
dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it,
There we go.
and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Yeah. Just late, man. I just gotta come up quicker.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to
There we
Smith.
go.
And he is swallowed up
Oh,
at the line
not
of
Byron.
scrimmage. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured
That's really going to
player.
complicate things.
Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
I'm going to bring some pressure here, try to see if I can't get home. Try to disguise it. They picked it up. So I'll go into soft blitz.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go.
So if I don't get home, I go into like a kind of a spy. So it's exactly what Isaiah Simmons did at Clemson. He would be the free rusher, and he would come in if he knew he wasn't going to get home. He'd just drop out and play his own. And I want to try to incorporate it that something like that into Bruce Sternum. Okay. Shit. But what I want to try to do is get bring that if a blitzer's not coming home.
I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Oh, I took a bad angle. Jesus.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. They'll cross over out of bounds right at
Let's go, guys. We got this.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up.
So I'm going to do that blitz here with Baker.
Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And just getting home, getting a little bit of pressure, I can see how differently everything added, or not added, everything, every aspect of the play was different. Just because I got pressure on him, it seemed like the quarterback was a little more.
Now gone. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and that is caught, but he will come down out of
Like,
bounds.
what the fuck? That's worse than Madden 15's shit. The aggressive catch, that's worse than the.
Keep in mind, they're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
There you go, JJ. There we go, JJ. Let's go.
The sack there by J.J. Watt. I think that time we just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds,
Let's get it.
you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? We usually talk
That's
about
good D.
offense help the defense as the
He
defense
kept
help
fighting
the
that whole
offense.
time. All right, we need to get this.
Does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much.
It was petering out right at the end. Thought I got it, but
That kick by
overall,
Charles
good series.
Ray,
Good
career
series.
long.
I'm
We
happy.
did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise, but there's still something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And a
All right,
tight
Bryce.
game after punting
Let's see what you
last
can do.
time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll start the drive with Love here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to...
So I'm just checking. The hole is there. Right? So why won't he jump to the hole? Why does he morph? I'm aiming at the hole right now. Why does he pull into Humphreys? That's what I'm talking about.
26.
Once that shit gets fixed. I mean, that was a problem with... Really bad problem with Madden 21.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Seems like they're having a problem covering the two back set, so I'm gonna try to stay in it.
Here's Murray. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They faked the handoff. Now Murray rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here.
I should have hit Hop. I should have.
Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And no return.
All right,
on this one as the
let's
fair
go. We
catch
need
is
another
singled
stop, dude.
forward and taken. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over.
And Detroit back in possession of the football.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take.
Come on, guys.
And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 1st down, Swift. And he'll push his way
Really starting to get frustrating.
Here. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with
It's gonna really be hard to do anything with my lack of talent in the secondary.
Swift again on 2nd down.
That Buddha comes in and makes a play like that, but
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy.
good play by them. Good play by
First catch of
them.
the new season
That's
for
what I'll
him,
call
and
it.
He picks up the 1st.
It's all good though, you know.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy.
All right, JJ.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of
That's what I'm
scrimmage.
talking about.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Gone.
Good D.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out.
All right, 4th quarter. Let's go. 4th
We are
quarter.
through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Goff. And he's gonna be
Wow.
taken down.
Atta kid Marcus.
Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack.
He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you talk about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense.
And the passing game.
All right, let's try to have a nice sustained drive right here. Hopefully we can do it.
Sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually,
So it sucked me into the line. I can't do much with that if it sucked me in there. It sucked me in there.
On the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So there's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
Here's a throw right side.
24 played perfect coverage for that play. He made it so that I really had to choose. So when I'm running this play, it's obviously one side of the field read, and I'm reading, I'm reading this over and the comeback. Well, since the curl flat stays deep for so long because he's not threatened, because this the tight end takes a little too long to come out, that normally is open with a comeback. But I do what I can do.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And I'm not paying attention. I got to burn a timeout because I thought it was second down.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I want to try to.
The Cardinals on third down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
All right, easy money. Easy money.
The Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
All right, D. Let's go. Arrow, let's go.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Love.
They contained him pretty well. I haven't found any room to run.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space
There
right
we go.
now. This one over the middle.
If they're going to keep playing soft coverage like that, then I think I'm going to keep running those small plays, those underneath plays. Try to run the stick again.
Mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game. And
I read backside first.
They often become the leading receiver.
Open man is Kirk, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Come on, Bryce. There it is. Fight for it.
Gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
And I missed it. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Kick is on the money. It's good. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And Detroit getting set to
All right,
go
so we
now.
just need another
Now they
stop.
find themselves trailing following the
One
field
stop.
goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very
Showed 'em cover
well
two
could
the last
determine the
series.
outcome of this ball game. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a toss for Swift left side. And he will lose
Good job,
yardage here
Zaven.
to the 31.
Good job, Zaven.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually.
I'm gonna try to fade him right here.
The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he's got his man in stride.
Fuck,
Complete.
fuck, fuck,
And he's
fuck,
going to
fuck.
have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Try to confuse him here with cover 6. What is going on? What is that?
First down. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Finally, let's go.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Intended receiver there was Quintez Cephas. And it's 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
I should have played that more
And he was
aggressively.
stopped right at midfield. First target, first catch, and a first down. From the 50, it's Goff. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they'll get him down after
Come on,
a
D.
pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he gets it
All right, this is
inside
bad.
the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in
We got to close out games. This is what happened with our last
the
one.
intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
Good play by the
Screen
offense.
pass, good for 5.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
All right, so I'm going to change my strategy and play my red zone defense, which is the 3-4 bear.
Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The Lions passing game in.
Come on, guys. We got this. Come on.
Down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what
I should be in goal line.
1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams.
And that's all my fault. All my fault. Let's go.
Jamal Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one, and the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. More now.
So we just need, well, we need a touchdown, just not just. We need a touchdown.
Right there at the 25-yard line.
And then I just want to go score one. Try and score one.
Down 24-20, a minute 47 on the clock. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
All right, let's go, D. Offense, let's go. Get to the ball. Get on. What the fuck?
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second.
So stupid, man.
To talk it over after picking up the first down.
How's Christian Kirk's lined up inside him?
To throw is Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Love. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Murray to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot.
That was so, that was there too.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So
when in doubt, or bird it out, right?
Game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation.
Get out of bounds.
Oh,
no!
And this is scooped up by the Lions.
What the fuck, man?
They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no big...
What the fuck, man?
...turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
On second down, Swift. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
It don't matter. No matter what I do, it's just gonna run it out.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even
Oh no, I can have 1 second left.
the decline.
7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up. And now we'll get a timeout here.
All right, so I'm going all in on this punt return.
Second to go in this game.
We need that ball back. Let's go. Come on, guys.
Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Get the ball out.
With Swift, and he won't get there.
Damn it. Well, what can you say? You win some, you lose some, and especially in the league, you know, you're not going to win them all. Very disappointed. Very disappointed in how kind of gave that one away. And that's all on me. That's all on me. I mean, we lost a lot of our, we lost, Murphy we lost Murphy, and now it's, I hope it's not a long-term loss, because that would really not be very good. So, I hope he's not gone. We may have to look. I'm not into trading to build up teams. I may have to look at the availability of maybe some corners, especially if Byron Murphy goes down, because that means that my top corner is a 67 overall, after, or 70 overall after Murphy, and it looks like that's not what it was, so that's good. Yep. We need to figure it out is what we really need to do. And it's not good. Getting beat that way, that close to the end of the game. On defense nonetheless, which is what I like to, well, I prefer offense, but it's very disappointing. So let's see. I do apologize for that dog barking in the background. All right. I have a Belgian Malinois that is all about making sure all about making sure no one comes in. Or anyone that gets near the house. She sorry, I'm mixing the audio right now. I do apologize. She barks at her shadow, pretty much. There we go. All right, so go ahead and advance next week. And then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take a break. I've been literally laid up the last few days. And I need to pace myself. And then I should be back on a little bit later if everything goes well. But if not, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. My name is Arctic Tough. I will definitely be on tomorrow sometime. I want to say probably about 8 or 9. And I appreciate you guys stopping by.